Hello and welcome to Indian Thinker. I ask you to listen this very carefully because this will change the way you see the world. And for that, you just have to spare 4-5 minutes. That's all. This is about a truth that no one wants to talk about. A truth that makes us uncomfortable. We have to understand one uncomfortable truth of the modern world. Today, people do not unite on their own. Unity is no longer people-driven. Unity has become a state-driven responsibility. There was a time when societies moved together, a time when communities aligned naturally. But today, in this environment, spontaneous unity simply cannot happen. And this creates a new global reality. If citizens can't unite themselves, the government must create unity through strategic intelligence. That is why unity today cannot be bottom-up. It must be top-down. And this is exactly where China moved ahead and India slowed down. India and China started at almost the same time. But today, China is a global superpower, and India is still struggling in tariff negotiations and political noise. Why? Because China understood one principle very clearly. If society cannot organize itself, the state must organize society. They built unity through discipline, speed through planning, strength through continuity. India, meanwhile, got caught in a deeper structural problem. A problem we rarely speak about honestly. India's real problem: selective use of constitutional freedoms. We proudly say freedom of speech, but freedom without responsibility becomes chaos, not unity. Look around. In institutions like JNU, the so-called prime spaces of thinking, freedom is often used not for national debate, but for constant hostility against the state. Look at how language battles keep erupting. Instead of embracing diversity, we turn it into identity warfare. Religious divisions intensify. Groups use freedom to shout louder, not to think deeper. In India, freedom is equal for all, and that is good. But when freedom is used selectively, emotionally, and irresponsibly, it does not create progress. It creates fragmentation. And this is the core issue. When everyone has freedom, but no one has discipline, the nation becomes divided but not united. China followed a different formula. Unity first, freedom later. India followed the reverse. Freedom first, unity optional. And in a high-speed world, this mismatch becomes costly. Because when every group pulls in a different direction, institutionally, politically, culturally, the country does not move forward. It only moves backward. This is why in today's environment, the future of nations depends not on emotional citizens, but on strategically intelligent governments. Governments that can create direction in a world where people are overwhelmed. Governments that can create coherence in a world where freedom creates fragmentation. Governments that plan for 300 years, while society is dying for 300 seconds footage. This is the difference between countries that accelerate and countries that drift. Between nations that break gravity and nations that stay stuck in internal arguments. In India, we see how often freedom becomes a weapon, institutions become battlegrounds, identities become louder than national goals. And when every group pulls in a different direction, the country stops moving. This is why state-led strategic intelligence becomes necessary. Because in a system where freedom is unlimited but direction is unclear, the state must create coherence. Otherwise, the nation dissolves into arguments. And if that takes freedom away from us for years, so be it.